Hey, scrappy people, it's Tracy Reed here today, coming at you with a quick and easy process video. This is a video of Finn's art show. He was invited by his second grade art teacher to represent his whole school in the district-wide art show, which was super fun for him. If you don't know, Finn fancies himself to be an artist. He loves to draw, he loves his art class, he loves everything about it. So it was super exciting for him, for his teacher to recognize him in that way. So he had his own little fun little art gallery showing, and so these are pictures from that. And I'm using the Simple Stories Crafty Girl collection, and those two journaling cards are actually from Ali Edwards' design collection. Well, at least the black one is. I'm not sure what the other one is, probably from the Breathe collection, it looks like. I had pulled those cards out initially before I decided to use the Crafty Girl collection, but they were both so perfect I didn't want to switch them out, so I just went with it and used the Crafty Girl collection for most of it, and then used those two cards that I had already pulled out for, the main cards. So right now I'm creating some 4x6 mats for the 4x6 spots because those photos are not 4x6. And then I pulled out a bunch of embellishments already and sticker sheets on the side here that I think will go with the photos. And of course I dropped a sticker because it's just how I roll. So now I've got to peel this sticker goo off of this photo. But no big deal. I will work at it and it'll come off mostly, enough so that you don't notice it. So this is actually a really simple video. I could have made this a real-time process video, but I decided to speed it up instead because this layout was only 15 minutes long. 17 I think is the actual number. So I just pulled this one together really quickly. It's so easy to do that when you have coordinated collections like this. You just pull out your stickers, pull out your cards, and it comes together so quickly, and it's my favorite way to quickly get things done. I am currently trying to catch up on all of my backlog of I would say layouts that I want to create but aren't necessarily inspiring to me. Like I love this story behind this layout. It's so important to our family, so important to Finn, but the pictures are sort of dark and gray and they just weren't really reaching out for like me to scrapbook them, so I made sure that I wrote the story down and then came back to the photos when I was ready to tackle them. So part of the reason that I'm using the Crafty Girl collection, besides the fact that obviously the theme relates, is because it's so bright and colorful. I thought it would help lighten up these photos and make them more fun and exciting. So I'm bringing in pops of color everywhere to do that. You will see with my next video, I think the next pocket video that I post on this channel, a similar theme where I have a bunch of photos that are super dark and blurry because they are screenshots of selfies from one of my kids, and so the photo quality isn't there, and so I do a similar thing when trying to scrapbook these photos that I'm not really super excited about. And I really love the way that that one comes out too, so it's just a good thing to keep in mind. If you're not loving the photos, if they're not really calling to you, then try and really brighten them up or liven them up with some product that you really love or that really brings a lot to the table as far as the layout design goes. So I've got the 4x6 stickers here. They're the perfect size for pocket layouts, and I've got a bunch of the die cuts as well that I'm going to start adhering down. So this photo down here on the bottom is the photo of Finn's art that got shown at the show, and I'm creating a separate little journaling spot here because the prompt for the art was draw something you love doing with your family. And it's a really cute little drawing of us camping. Now, if you follow my page at all, if you watched any of my videos, you have never, ever seen a video of us camping, or a video of a layout of us camping. The only time that we have ever been camping with Finn, he was not even 2 years old yet. So I'm not sure where this topic came from. It's just totally out of the blue and made up, which is hilarious. So that's why I decided it needed its own little journaling spot to tell that part of the story, because I'm highly amused by the fact that he drew us camping. And then I have a photo with him and his teacher in the middle there, and then him with his artwork at the top. The bottom 3x4 photo is of him walking down the hall of artwork with all of the other students' artwork, and then I made sure to get a photo of him underneath the marquee sign for the event. So they're all, like, I have a bunch of photos, but they're all just sort of gray and boring, so I'm trying to liven them up here with some color in the embellishments that I'm choosing. I wanted to use this create, but I didn't want to cover up the artwork in that top photo, so I think I'm going to use it down here instead. I'm going to layer it with this pink tape strip. Just covering up the top corner of his artwork. No big deal because we actually have the artwork, so I might slip it into a sleeve in my album once I figure out where it went. I'm using the button embellishments to create sort of clusters the way you would with florals, but they were cute and crafty. Looking again at the word strips, adding some more in, just really adding to these clusters and making sure that we've got a lot going on here. Cut this one up to make 2 word bits. Look through the embellishments one more time, see if there's anything else I want to add. Some of the chipboard and things were just too big for this page. Decided to add in a bunch of little hearts. Of course, I have to add them in around his teacher. Then I'm going to add this little flag up here and add a little heart here as well. And now that I have 2 hearts, I feel like I need more hearts. So I'm going to look through, see if there's anything else. Adding in a place to write something down, the date, which I will do off camera, then add in a couple more hearts and call it good. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you, and I will see you next time. Thank you!